Hi third grade, it's me, Miss Belts, and we're going to work on math again today. So let's get started. Today, we are going to determine the number of objects in each group when a set of objects is partitioned into equal shares or a set of objects is shared equally. We are going to review important vocabulary, and we're going to represent and solve division problems with strip diagrams, equations, and equal groups. And we're going to do this because it's important to be able to figure out how many objects are shared equally in a group. We have three important vocabulary words today. The first word is division. And division is the process of sharing equally. The second word we have is divide. Divide means to share or separate into equal groups or equal parts. The third word we have is equal, and when something is equal, they have the same amount. So today we're going to work on dividing and making equal groups. So let's get started. Here is our first problem. Anissa won 18 trophies in 6 years. If she won the same number of trophies each year, how many trophies did she win in 1 year? Well, remember, when we have word problems, it's really important to make sure we understand what we're reading and what we're having to do. So it's important to read the problem again and underline or highlight the important information. So let's do that. She won 18 trophies in 6 years. If she won the same number of trophies each year, how many trophies did she win in 1 year? Well, I know 18 trophies in 6 years is pretty important, so I'm going to highlight it. And my question is, if she won the same number of trophies each year, that's telling me equal groups right there. How many trophies did she win in 1 year? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw my strip diagram. So let's think about this. If she has 18 trophies and she won those in 6 years, what's my strip diagram going to look like? Do I know the total? Yeah, I know the total. She had 18. And how many years did it take her? That's right, it took her 6 years. So, my strip diagram is going to look like this. She had 18 trophies, and she had 6 years, but I have no idea how many she got in each year, so that's what I'm going to figure out. After I do my strip diagram, I'm going to do my equation. So for my equation, I know she had 18 trophies divided into 6 years, and that's going to tell me how many trophies she got each year. So 18 divided by 6 equals, I don't know, that's what I'm going to figure out. So we're going to use equal groups. And I know she had 18 trophies, so that's what I'm going to start with. So here are my 18 trophies, and here are my 6 years. I am going to drag a trophy into every single year, one at a time, until I get rid of all of these trophies into equal groups. So I'm going to say this trophy's going here, this trophy's here, this trophy's here, this trophy's here, this trophy's here, and this trophy is here. So now I see that each year has one trophy, but I still have all these trophies to go. So I'm going to do the same exact thing. I'm going to take this trophy and drag it over here, this trophy over here, this trophy over here, this trophy over here, this trophy over here, and this trophy over here. Now when I do that, how many trophies are going to be in each year so far? If you said 2, you are correct. But I still have more trophies, so I'm going to keep going. So this trophy is going to go to year 1, this one's coming over here to year 2, year 3, year 4, year 5, and year 6. So now I have all of my trophies gone. They have been divided into each year. And so now I can answer my question. How many trophies did she get each year? If you said she won 3 trophies each year, you are correct. So that's one way that we can see division problems. We know our total, and we know how many groups we have. But there's another way that we can see division problems, and then we're going to look at that problem right now. Here is my next question. It says Tony has 21 trophies. He won 3 trophies each year. How many years did it take Tony to win all 21 trophies? So I've read the problem one time, but I'm going to read it again and I'm going to highlight the important information. So let's do that. Tony has 21 trophies. He won 3 trophies each year. How many years did it take Tony to win all 21 trophies? Well, I know that 21 trophies is important. And I know that he won 3 trophies each year, so that's important. And my question is asking me how many years did it take Tony to win all 21 trophies? That's important as well. So I'm going to use this information to make my strip diagram. So let's think about this. What do we know? Do we know our total? Yeah, we know our total. There's 21 trophies. Do I know how many years it took him? Nope, that's what I'm trying to figure out. But I do know that he had 3 trophies each year. So that's really important. So for my strip diagram, I know that he has 21 trophies, and every single year he gets 3 trophies. So he got 3 trophies here. He got 3 trophies here. This ... means I'm going to keep going, but I don't know how many boxes I have to make. So I'm going to say that he got 3 trophies here, and I don't know what year it was. That's what I'm trying to figure out. So that's why it says year ? Because I'm trying to figure it out. For my equation, oops, I pushed too many buttons, but that's okay. For my equation, I know that it is 21 trophies divided by 3 trophies each year, and that tells me how many years. So I'm going to solve the problem of 21 divided by 3 equals, I don't know, we're going to figure it out. So for this problem, for my equal groups, I have my 21 trophies. I know that he gets 3 trophies each year. So the way I'm going to solve this problem with equal groups is I'm going to circle groups of 3, and I'm going to put the year that it was. So here's my first one. I circled the first group of 3, and that was year number 1. I'm going to circle my next group of 3, and that was year number 2. I'm going to circle my next group of 3, and that was year number 3. I'm going to circle my next group of 3, that's year number 4. I'm going to circle my next group of 3, that's year number 5. I'm going to circle my next group of 3, that's year number 6. And I'm going to circle my last group of 3, which was year number 7. So now I'm going to use this information to answer my question. How many years did it take Tony to win all 21 trophies? Well, let's look at it. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it took him 7 years to win 21 trophies. So that's my answer. It took 7 years to win 21 trophies. So let's review what we talked about today. We talked about determining the number of objects in each group when a set of objects is partitioned into equal shares, or a set of objects is shared equally. We reviewed our important vocabulary, and we represented and solved division problems with strip diagrams, equations, and equal groups. And we did this because it's important to be able to figure out how many objects are shared equally in a group. Now it's going to be your turn. You're going to represent and solve 2 word problems with a strip diagram, an equation, and equal groups. Your paper is going to look like this, or your screen is going to look like this. You are going to be given 2 word problems. You are going to draw your strip diagram. You are going to draw your equation, and then you are going to show your picture with equal groups so that you're able to solve the problem. If you have any questions, ask your teachers. I know you're going to do an amazing job, and I'll see you next week. Bye.